All right, great song, great song. Hello from this side to your own side, whichever side you're on. Okay, so I promised I was let me just do this and we'll take it off the shelf. I said that because of the things happening, we're in a different era, we're in a different dispensation in our lives, and this present dispensation is very, very dicey. And I said that it is improper home training that brings about that brought about courtship. Because if you trace it, way back in Africa, families just talk to other families and say, okay, you know what? My boy that is growing up, I've trained him well, and I know that you've raised your daughter well, and I feel that both of them can connect, they can, have a sweet family, from there. And people use it as to cement friendships, cement business, opportunities and all of that, and that's it. And then they just tell the guy, look, that's who's going to be your wife. And then he say, yes, papa. That's all. There's no argument. And they wait for the right time, they do the right thing, get married, and that's it. And they live happily ever after. Now it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. So it's improper home training that has brought about this. Now, way back then, at that same time, there are still families that people know and say, no, you can't marry from that family. They don't stay in the husband's house. They know. Okay, so they just like, look, no, you can't, because it's public knowledge. It's public knowledge. So these things, they are very, very key to making sure that you are resourceful, and then your life is not just lived just anyhow. All right. Another thing I need to add is that the most important thing in life is not marriage. I mean, we say that regularly on the show. The most important thing in life is not marriage. So I guess someone might be asking, so what is the most important thing in life? The most important thing in life is living that purposeful life. Yeah. Because you were not born because of marriage. You were not born because you have to procreate. You were born for a purpose. And we say regularly here that there are two very important dates in the life of a human being: the day you were born and the day you discover why. A lot of people celebrate the day that they are born. They never celebrate the day they discover why they were born. Some people never discover why they were born. They just go to work, they go to school, go to work, have a family, live, and then die. And then most people die with their music still in them, die with their inventions still in them, die with the things they ought to enrich this world with. And at the end of the day, we all suffer for it. Oh yeah, we all suffer for it. That's why on this platform, we are very, very passionate about people finding why they're here. There's a reason you're here. Have you found it? Because check it. The things that human beings like you and I created, everything has a purpose. The ship is created to sail and then, move on water. Houses are built for living. Cars are built to take you from point A to point B. No, check it. There's nothing you see around you that man has created that does not have a purpose. So not to talk of what the Almighty God created. Say, let us make man in our image after our likeness. There's a purpose to your life. And you need to discover it. No wonder he said to Jeremiah, way back, that before I formed you, I knew you. And I ordained you. So it is not, you're not finding, you are making a discovery, something that is already there, but is dormant. It's just potential. There's nothing you're doing about it. So you need to discover it so that you can begin to harness it. Now, purpose discovered is what determines why, who, and what to marry. Purpose discovered. is what enhances and broadens your knowledge and brings about understanding of who to marry, what to marry, and why you should marry. Yeah. Most people get into marriage and then they're like, if I had known better, I would have married this man. Why? All of a sudden, some kind of things are becoming clearer. It's dawning on them that, no, this man, this is who he is. So, if you are not yet married, this is the best time of your life to begin to really make sure that you know the things you ought to know so that you do mistakes of your parents. Oh yeah, very, very important. I need to say that again, that purpose discovered is what determines why you should marry, who you should marry, and what to marry. We always talk about slave queen. Not slave queen. Slave queen, they are different. Yeah? Slave queen. Oh my God. So, when you know where you are going, you will now ask yourself, is this slave queen that I need, that knows how to match colors? And then that's all. That's all. Any other thing you're on your own. Is that what you want? All right. So, once again, purpose discovered is what determines why, who, and what to marry. Very, very important. Now, until your personal issues are settled, you're disillusioned and you're not qualified to be in a relationship. Personal issues. E.g., you are hot-tempered. Personal issues. You are a very hot-tempered person. Relationship is not for you yet, because that hot temper can put you in a place where you don't want to be. And like it or not, in a relationship, we will always hurt ourselves. I was sharing with a few friends today that, look, if you're not ready to get hurt, don't start a relationship, because you'll get hurt. Yeah. The moment you are loving someone, part of it is you will get hurt. The person will hurt you. So if you don't want to get hurt, like, look, no, I don't like it when somebody hurts my feelings. I feel so much pain, and then you allow the pain to dictate. Oga, what are you doing in the relationship? Because check it, the relationship between the tongue and the teeth, how far? When have you heard the tongue say, okay, no, I'm going to pack out? Can you imagine your tongue packing out of your mouth? Come on now. But what happens? The teeth always hurts the tongue. And when it hurts the tongue always bleeds. But does that mean that they won't work together? No. They still work together. Think about it. In my house, our agreement is, if we're upset, we don't close the communication door. We keep communicating. I might get upset and go out. And then I come back. I say, sweetie, I'm still angry with you, but I'm hungry. And then she would look at me and say, yeah, me too. I'm still upset with you. Your food is on the table. I will go and eat. Some people will get upset and they will not eat. They will not even talk. Say, no, don't talk about this. Can you just let me be? I want to be by myself. If you know you want to be by yourself, why did you get married? Why did you start a relationship? If you know you want to be by yourself, talk about it. Is the table shaking well? It's shaking.
Just that I'm looking for extra leg of the table. Because now the way you are shaking it now, one leg doesn't
break.
It don't get cracks.
Okay. So these things are very, very important. Until your personal issues are settled and sorted, you're not ready. As a guy, your eye, not if you see babe that has figure eight. You can't control yourself. It's automatic. You just enter the mode, baby. How you doing? What's up, man? And then you just go, and before you know, it has become so much a part of you that it now just flows, and you're happy about it. Or as a babe, you are an opportunist. Anytime a guy comes around you, you are looking for how to extort and exploit and just use his head. You're not ready.
And head split.
I was talking to a would-be couple, I think about last month, and I was asking the babe, so you are starting this relationship. She said, yeah, I love him so much. And I allowed her to sing all those I love you songs. And I said, okay, so in this relationship, what are you bringing to the table? She was shocked. And she looked at me and said, I'm bringing myself. I said, that's not enough. What are you bringing to the table? We are in a different era, a different dispensation. The days where it is only the man that provides and provides and provides until he dies, he's no longer around. Both of you need to make contributions to your family to grow. So I said, what are you bringing to the table? She was like, I don't understand this question. I just looked at the guy and said, bros, the kind look where you say, take off.
She's singing her own song.
Because this one, match is finished. Now bros go by. Matches.
I bring myself alone.
Okay? So it's important that these things are put in proper perspective. And then there is a marital system that works. You need to learn it. Because check it, no matter how terrible some things are in certain quarters, there are certain other places where it is working. All you need to do is copy and paste. Simple. You will get the same results. Success is no respecter of persons. It's no respecter of face or color or how you look or disposition. No. It answers to rules. It answers to fundamental things that you plug into. Once you can do it, you will get the response that is ought to be gotten. So there's a marital system that works. You need to know, you need to copy it, you need to paste it, you need to be committed to it. You need to, say to yourself that, look, you are going to make this work, because it is a marriage you work at. It is that marriage that works. And as my friend will say, Bridget Election will say that marriage is an empty box. It is what you put inside that makes it whatever it is to you. So is your marriage working? Is your relationship working? Have you found purpose? Because that is the general overseer, the Oga Patapata of them all. Have you found purpose? It is very, very important. We'll leave it right there. And then we'll be right back. Don't stray.